Don Westfall, Dan McCarger back in downtown Mankato and in front of 3,760 people tonight. Mavericks take a 2-2 game after 2 periods. Both teams had a single goal lead in the first and second. Neither could hold it, so we went into the third, and Mavericks with a big goal by Parker Toomey early in the third, and then a follow-up by McClure. And it was a pretty good hockey game all the way around, Dan, and the Mavericks win 4-2.
I thought just a real solid effort by the Mavericks tonight. I like the way they skated. I think they skated pretty much the entire game. They were pretty physical, pretty smart up and down the ice. Took a couple penalties late that could have made it a little bit interesting, but overall a pretty solid effort. And the real key is followed up tomorrow night with another good effort.
It was interesting here from Mike Hastings. He thought his team played pretty well in the first period, yet this is going to be the only goal, and it'll put the Lakers up 1-0.
Luke Morgan, his 5th of the season from Henke and Nellis, makes it 1-0 at 18:22, and that's the only scoring in the first period. In the second period, Zach Steppen shot right there from Knutson and Franklin at 41 seconds. Evens the scoring. Zach Steppen has been on quite a roll the last month. Mavericks, there's a clearing attempt, a shot from the point from Sean Flanagan, unassisted at 2:34, and the Mavericks have a 2-1 lead. But at 9:25, Josh Nenadal will tip one in here, and that's the disputed goal we talked about, where the pipe had ridden up on the post, but the official won that argument, and it's 2-2 after 2 periods of play. Here's a look at the game-winning goal tonight. Parker Toomey steps to the top of the circle, a little bit to the inside, rips off a wrist shot, and it's 3-2 Mavericks. And that's the game-winning goal. Then just a finisher here, Brad McClure, one of the best we've seen in the open ice down. When he's in the open like that, you're not going to be able to stop him. Didn't get a body on him. He's had a lot of room to shoot at, and it's a 4-2 final score. Looking at the game summary, shots on goal, Mavericks 34-22. Neither team scores on the power play. Mavericks kill off a big 5-on-3. They win the faceoff battle tonight, 38-27. Round town, Ferris State leads bowling in the third. Tech over Alabama Huntsville. UMD has downed the Gophers 3-2. That's a final. St. Cloud State beat Bemidji State 2-1. Union over Clarkson and Harvard over Cornell. Also, Merrimack beat BU tonight. UConn over Vermont. Northeastern downs UMass Lowell. Colorado College leading North Dakota. Omaha and Denver are in the first period of play, and Western Michigan a final over Miami tonight, 2-1.
We talked about it at the end of the broadcast when we get the keys before the contest from Mike Hastings. He talked about the importance of strong play in the nets, special teams, and then playing strong defensively. And as we talked about, really for the most part, the Mavericks did all three well. Obviously, the 5-on-3 kill was very big at the end of the contest. Cole Huggins makes the saves for the most part he needs to. And really, the Mavericks don't create any offense for the Lakers.
Turnovers, setting up the other team will kill you. Mavericks didn't do that tonight at all.
So the Mavericks get 3 big points in the standings. They maintain that lead that they had, in fact, expanded a little bit over the Lakers. And the Lakers tomorrow night in their quest for home ice, it's a very important game for both these teams. But as Coach Hastings talked about, you can expect a pretty strong pushback from the Lakers.
Well, they understand they got to get back to even, which is 7 points down to the Mavericks, actually. If they lose tomorrow night, they can forget about having home ice, and they're most likely coming here or maybe Bowling Green, because I think the Mavericks are going to gain some ground on Bowling Green tonight for that third place spot. So it's a really important game for them tonight, important for the Mavericks as well.
We would love to have you in the building, but if you can't make it, certainly we would want you to join us here on a Maverick Hockey Weekend, and we'll be on there 7 o'clock, the pregame show, 7:07 our face-off from downtown Mankato as the Mavericks and the Lakers tangle one more time here in WCHA action. This is Dan McCarger, and I'm Don Westfall. We thank you for joining us tonight. So do the students from Bethany Lutheran College who helped with our broadcast. One more time, our final score this evening, Minnesota State Mankato 4, Lake Superior State 2.